I mean, to come in and just kind of handle business, win 7 in a row, win a game on the road, big games for them. But to kind of do what you needed to do, just you speak to kind of just the play and the mentality, not just tonight, but maybe in the last week we can have.
We've just been taking it one game at a time. Coming in these last 7 games, we had an 0-4 record, and we just wanted to flip the switch. We know it's playoff time, so we should be clicking on all cylinders, and these last 7 games gave us that confidence going in. So we just wanted to finish the season off the right way.
You guys closed that fourth quarter with Giannis in that bench unit again. What do you feel like you guys have kind of found on both ends of it?
Our pace and our identity. We don't really call much plays. There's a lot of random going on. But, having me out there, having Giannis, we know when to, stop and, get a set and execute. But for the most part, we rely on our defense with that group. And we try to get as much stops and as much kills. Our new thing that we've been doing, try to get 3 kills a quarter. But that group specifically is just very fast, high pace, and high tempo.
I guess off that, how important was it to turn Cade and Dennis over in those minutes? Because obviously they were tough to get those stops and get going the other direction.
Cade is just an unbelievable talent, of course, so, he's going to have his nights. And, Dennis is a very smart, high IQ guard, so I'm just trying to speed him up. Do the same thing, they do to us, pick up 94 feet, try to harass them, make them, exert energy and make it hard for them. So, Cade made a lot of tough shots, same with Dennis, but they're all tough ones, and we'll take that and we'll live with it.
Fourth quarter, they kind of ice you to that right sideline. You're able to find Giannis on that little dump off. First half, you're able to find him for that alley-oop. Just that 2-man game with Giannis, what have you kind of maybe learned about getting to play with him in the last couple of weeks and found from a rhythm perspective?
It's nothing like game reps. I always say you can, work it out, you can, spend all 24 hours every week, but it's nothing like game reps and doing it in the flow of the game. And we had this opportunity, of course, with Dame out, I've been playing a lot more with him, and we just been trying to seek this opportunity. I texted him right away when I found out the news of Dame. I was like, hey, we're going to be on the court a lot more. Let's rep, the 2-man, and let's just keep getting better at it. And, it's developing for sure.
Obviously, we see how good he can be with the ball in his hands. What do people maybe not understand about him cutting or kind of finding the right space?
The same thing when he has the ball, how defense collapse. Even when he's at half court bringing it up, there's a wall, there's a 3. It's the same off the ball with him. If he cuts, he brings 4 to 5 defenders with him, and it opens the floor up for everyone else. And on top of that, having me come off with, fast how I do, I sometimes get his guy, and, the lob's right there. And he's one of the greatest lob threats I've ever, played with. So I just toss it up there and trust that he's going to figure it out and get it. But, we just got to keep repping that. And he's a great off-in, one of the greatest ever. It's crazy.
I guess you've seen him literally make NBA history and do some things. It's what he does, but what have your impressions been of watching him do this as now you're getting ready for a postseason?
Man, if anyone's a fan of basketball and you get to watch every night the dominance and what Giannis does, it's unbelievable. It's a blessing, honestly. For me, I hated him when I was on the opposing team. Every time we played the Bucks, it was Giannis, And we knew exactly what he was going to do. But me being here now and seeing the ins and outs and not just playing against it and seeing it from afar, bro, it's destined for greatness, There's nothing surprised of what he's able to do, if you see his work and, what he's dedicated, this to. So it's crazy.
Thank you guys.